Join me as I explore some of the weirdest places in London that you probably never knew existed. Let's see if I can find the most bizarre spot in the city. When it comes to London, we often think of the usual suspects: Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and the British Museum. But what about the hidden gems, the secret spots, and the downright weird places that lie just beneath the surface of this historic city? London has a rich history, and with that comes secrets waiting to be uncovered, and I'm excited to take you on this journey with me. London is a city that's bustling with energy, and it's easy to get caught up in the tourist traps and the familiar haunts. But if you're willing to venture off the beaten path, you'll find that this city has so much more to offer than just the usual landmarks. The challenge, of course, is finding these hidden treasures in a city that's as vast and busy as London. It's easy to get distracted by the bright lights and the big attractions, but if you take the time to dig a little deeper, you'll discover that London has a wealth of weird and wonderful places that are just waiting to be explored. From underground tunnels to abandoned buildings, and from quirky museums to bizarre public art, there's a whole world of oddities just waiting to be uncovered. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to venture into the unknown, to leave the beaten path behind, and to uncover some of the weirdest places in London that you probably never knew existed. One of the weirdest places in London has to be the Grant Museum of Zoology. Located in Bloomsbury, this tiny museum is home to over 68,000 preserved specimens, including some that are extinct and others that are just plain bizarre. From quagga skeletons to giant deer antlers, this museum is a treasure trove of weird and wonderful creatures. Another place that's definitely worth a visit is the Highgate Cemetery. This Victorian cemetery is the final resting place of many famous figures, including Karl Marx and Douglas Adams, but it's the elaborate mausoleums and gravestones that really make this place stand out. With its crumbling stone angels and overgrown tombstones, Highgate Cemetery is a spooky but fascinating place to explore. And then, there's the Brunel Museum in Rotherhithe, which is built on top of a tunnel that was originally intended to be a pedestrian walkway under the Thames. The tunnel was eventually abandoned, but the museum itself is a fascinating exploration of Isambard Kingdom Brunel's life and works. But the weirdest place of all has to be the Horniman Museum and Gardens in Forest Hill. This museum is home to a bizarre collection of artifacts, including a massive overstuffed walrus, a vintage mermaid exhibit, and even a display of taxidermized animals playing musical instruments. It's a place that's equal parts fascinating and unsettling, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. So there you have it, guys, some of the weirdest places in London that you probably never knew existed. From the strange to the bizarre, these places are a testament to the city's quirky charm and its ability to surprise even the most jaded traveler. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the weird and wonderful world of London. If you've got your own favorite hidden spots in the city, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking for more travel tips and unique locations, be sure to check out my other videos for more adventures.